For some reason, the concept of discipline has a negative image. Yet, without it, no one has ever achieved true greatness. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about the power of discipline. Coming right up. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is KG. Motivation is important, but having motivation alone is not going to get you there. Even having a vision is important, but that vision alone is not going to get you to your dreams. Smart action plans are amongst the most essential elements of goal setting. Every good plan needs to be specific, it needs to be measurable, it needs to be attainable, it needs to be realistic, and it needs to be time bound. And what the SMART principle does is that it forces you to be disciplined, especially the time bound factor. If you set a goal and there's no timeline for it, it's easy for you to become complacent. It's easy for you to say, to procrastinate and say, no, I'll do it next week. The greatest people in any field are not necessarily the most talented. Rather, they are the most disciplined. It is discipline that separates champions from runner-ups. It's discipline that separates chart toppers to bubbling unders. For an example, maybe you just started your YouTube channel and you're looking at these guys that have like 1 million subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, and you're thinking to yourself, how do I even get there? Will I even get there? The only way to get there is hard work. It's discipline. Those people didn't get there overnight. If you look at their profiles, you will see that most of them started posting videos a very long time ago, and in order for them to start getting some traction, they had to post a whole lot of videos. And it goes back to discipline, it goes back to commitment, it goes back to being passionate about what you do, because it's very difficult for you to commit to something that you're not passionate about, or for you to be disciplined in a field that you don't really love or enjoy doing. Discipline is one of the most important creative forces. It is discipline that has won championships like the World Cup. It is discipline that has given us great music. It is discipline that has given us masterpieces in terms of art. It is discipline that builds careers in different fields of endeavor. Discipline has enabled many to make big things out of small things. Discipline is what turns imagination into reality. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you are trying to go. Discipline is the path between where you are and the life of your dreams. Without discipline, there is no future. In fact, your current circumstances were shaped by your discipline or the lack thereof in the past. Most of you should be further than where you are in your life, but because of lack of discipline, you've sort of delayed your own progress. So discipline is about cultivating healthy habits, because after all, we are creatures of habit. But most of us have cultivated the wrong habits that are not serving us in any way. Here are 5 keys to discipline that can transform your life. Number 1, to have discipline, you must first see the need or the value of having discipline. The fruits of discipline are usually seen in the long term. So it is important for you to have a vision so that you can see the need and value of being consistent and being disciplined in the short term in order for you to get to your long-term goals. Number 2, so once you can see the need and value of having discipline, it is easy for you to develop the eagerness and the will to maintain it in the long term until you get where you're trying to go. Number 3, regardless of the distractions, fix your eyes on your goal or your vision. There are many distractions out there. There are so many things that are competing for our attention. But in order for you to be great in anything, you need to have your eyes focused on one thing long enough until you get there, until you master it. The problem with our generation is that because we haven't really most of us haven't really found ourselves, so we are basically experimenting with life. one day you are into this, the next day you are into that. You're trying different things to see what will work for you. But I think that is because most of us haven't really spent some time to find ourselves, to ask the question, who am I? What am I really good at? I did a video about the importance of finding your purpose. I'll link it in the description. I think it would add some value if you can check that out as well, especially as it relates to finding your core, finding the thing that you should be focusing on, and that thing is linked obviously to your purpose. It's linked to your personal aptitudes. So once you know what it is that you need to be focusing on, keep your focus there. Don't give up too soon. Keep on being consistent. Keep on posting those videos. Keep on making that music. Keep on writing those articles. You will grow. Don't judge yourself based on numbers when you're starting out. In the short term, or when you're just starting out, numbers don't mean anything. It is your consistency, it is your passion, it is your drive that will eventually get you the numbers you want. Number 4, discipline cooperates with nature. What do I mean by that? Everything in nature or in life was designed to be the best it could possibly be. So when you are disciplined by sort of focusing on your core or your purpose, there's no way that you won't be successful, because everything was designed to be successful in a specific area. For example, birds were created to fly. I've never seen a bird trying to swim. Yet, as human beings, we try to sort of maneuver or succeed in fields or areas that we were not created to succeed in. So I can guarantee you success if you can discipline yourself, especially if you focus on that which you were created to do, if you focus on your core. And lastly, discipline attracts opportunity. When you see people grow, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, or anything that you're trying to do, basically, it's because of consistency. It's because of the investment that you've put in terms of your time, in terms of your energy, in terms of your money. That's what ultimately attracts opportunity, because if you're not willing to invest in your passion, if you're not willing to invest in your dream, no one else will. But the more you do it, the more you discipline yourself to say, I may not feel like recording a video today, but because I've set a goal for myself, I have an action plan that is smart. The more you do that, the more others will start reciprocating and say, what, I love what you're doing. I'd like to, work with you. I'd like to partner with you. And yeah, that's how growth takes place. And that brings me to the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, the drill. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload new content. This is KG Mac. Bye for now.